Alright, I kicked my why. Oh, now we're in. Okay, I think everything should be caught up now. Alright. So we got a harvest. Alright. Why did you not give me the contract completion? Oh, it did. Okay, cool. Yeah. Boom. And I went from 9K to $44,000. Let's fucking go. Alright, now we gotta go harvest. Now I gotta go harvest my own fields. I bought a brand new, very, very large combine harvester. Not actually brand new, it's used. So. It is very big though. Didn't really need a combine this big. But it was too good of a deal to pass up. It won't even fit in the barn anymore, it has to go in the garage. It doesn't even technically fit in the garage, because the stupid little mirror indicator things. So, gonna have to redo the farm setup after harvest. Possibly buy a different barn, or buy another one, a new one or something somewhere. Okay. Get that out of the way. Oh. Hop in the Lamborghini and hook the trailer up. Get the trailer out of the way. We've got a really, really big fucking combine. So this is currently the largest combine setup on the map. So it's got a 12-meter head on it. Longer than that, actually, I think. You can look at owned vehicles. Yeah, it is a 12 meter. So this is 12 meters. It's a lot wider than my old one. So, gonna be very interesting. As you can see, it's got a lot of bowers out on it already. So we will see how it handles. I don't really have any contracts right now available. So I just did a bunch of the these ones, the cotton ones, because they pay really well, but they take forever. Then there was a really expensive, like 20,000 beetroot one, and then Recon accidentally pressed the wrong button and accepted it without renting equipment, and then declined it, so now no one can do that one because Recon's dumb. This is the new combine I bought. You can come run green card if you want. Yeah, I saw you had a little sunflower field. I helped you, I finished up that contract on the, what is that, 39? When you joined the other day. Because we wanted to skip time and I didn't want to have you get screwed out of a contract. I got a pretty good deal on this. I paid $160,000 for it, and then $70,000 for the head, which is kind of expensive for the header, but you know, whatever. My combine setup sold. It's on there now. It's on there now for much more than what I sold it for. I sold it for like $106,000 with 40% damage, or a pretty good amount of damage on it. Like 6 hours on it, so it's going for 43% off. That is a brand new head. I don't know why it's got 25% off on it. This one isn't even a trailer. I'm actually upset that it's not, because it's big enough that it should be. It has tires on it, but it's for support. I don't think that's a trailer. I tried. There's no button to unfold it. Here, pull over here. It doesn't look like there's a hitch anywhere on it. It's got these tires. But it doesn't look like there's a hitch anywhere on it. It doesn't look like those turn. It is a really good looking combine though. It's got a bit of damage on it, but that won't be expensive to fix. I'll repair it after I'm done harvesting. It is really big though. It's twice the size of my old one, so it won't even fit in the barn. It's got to go into the garage where I keep my semi, which is a problem because I don't want to put my combine there. That's where I want to put my semi. But I've got a plan to fix that. I'm gonna build a combine garage like I do in most of my maps. I've got a garage that's specifically just for the combine harvester, and I've got room. I can build it down there by the, like, over that way for the cows. Because I've got, that's all flat land back there that I just don't, I don't cut it, I don't mow it, I don't, you know, do anything with it, so. No, but now I have a really big loan. I'm probably, I think I'm the most in-debt person on the server now. $145,000 loan. I was doing really good. I did really good in September. I made $113,000 in September. But I also paid back a massive loan in September. So That's why I actually made it out with very little. But I'm hoping this combine will probably keep me through 3 harvest years, and then I'll probably end up buying a brand new one. Probably the same setup, just brand new. Because you really can't get much bigger than what I have. So I have this one, the Axial Flow 9250. Really, the only thing you can go to after that point on is tracked harvesters, which I don't want. I can actually put tracks on this one if I wanted to. Right there, crawler tracks. I just don't like tracked combines. I just don't think they look good. I would put twin wheels on it, which would look probably a lot better than what it has right now, but if I put twin wheels on it, it definitely won't fit in that garage. So I'll have to buy a new garage, and Recon offered to store it there, but then he looked and realized that he has no room. So if you need, I can like transfer you like a couple $100,000 from the government to actually like build a place to like store your vehicles. That's what most people here had. Like, that's why we actually have, like, houses and stuff. I gave Recon, like, $400K to redesign his farm because it was so bad. Like, it was just a blight on the map. It looked like shit. Drain tank's definitely much larger on this. I haven't even been checking yield out. Oh, look at that. Nice green yield. Could be better. Could be better. I didn't do any fertilizing to this field at all, because it's soybeans. You normally don't need to fertilize soybean. So... Ooh, I'm tired. Alright. I might be able to make it through this field without having to unload. Which is crazy. About to get in even more debt, because I'm gonna buy... I mean, I'm probably not gonna get into more debt, but I'm just not gonna pay off the debt that I have. I'm gonna try to get it below 100 grand before I start buying shit. Look at that, that's a good yield spot right there. Which is weird, because I mean, like, I get why, because it's a soil type, but it doesn't take into consideration other factors. Like, that's right on a tree line, where there's a creek bed. So, you know, probably not the best irrigation over there. It's also on a tree line, which means deer, rabbits, other wildlife come out and eat the crop. I mean, I don't know if they eat soybean, but I know that corn's a big killer for that. They can, or they're a big killer to corn. Yeah, don't think I'm gonna be able to do this in one without having to unload. So we'll run over here, grab the cart. Train. First time unloading the new combine. Out comes the pipe. Let's get up underneath it. There we go. Set cruise control. Oh shit. Got a little bit too far away. Alright, let's fire this AI and let me take over. No, 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 nope, nope. I'm not missing that little spot right there, I don't care. I need to get as much as I can out of my frickin' fields. This is a really good yield zone, too. Am I gonna be able to get this in one pass? It's gonna be close. I don't think I will, though. I might be able to cheat it. Hold on. Nope. It's just, there's not enough room. So it sucks is we're not even gonna get a payday out of this yet, because we need to. I'm gonna hold on to this for a bit, my grain at least, until I can take it to market in a better time. Most likely right around when I'm harvesting my barley or canola. I think that's when the market gets really high for these. So, which means there's going to be contracts holding us over. Oh, what's up? Welcome back. Are you gonna build your farm over there? Like, where are you gonna build an actual like farm? Okay, so you're just gonna leave your equipment out there? So say if you want, I can transfer you like from the government account a little bit of money to like build a farm. Like get, you know, barns, silos. Oh. Very red interior. Just realized that. Didn't know the seat was red. Yeah, I saw. I wonder where everyone else is. I know Recon's at work. Straight into the next field. That was quick. That was really fast. Now Recon can't be like, I'll come and help you with your harvest. My harvester's bigger. Well, Recon, not anymore it isn't, because bought the fucking combine before you could. Because I know if I wouldn't have bought that combine, it would have definitely gone to Recon's farm. Or this combine. 100%. Without a doubt, he would have bought that. Here's a spot where, because he just, he just had to plant this field instead of doing a contract or something else. He missed a spot. I noticed it when I frickin' came over here in the spring and there was no crop there. I was like, what the fuck, Recon? Yeah, so like this whole area is flat. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a combine garage somewhere over here. I did plan on turning this little area into a field at some point, or maybe making it into a grass field, because there's grass on it, so there's something there, for the cows. But I get enough grass out of my other field. All those chickens. Train's been passing through quite a bit recently. Speaking of cows, I need to make sure they're doing okay. So they're at a TMR, but they've got plenty of hay. Okay, they're a month old now. They're halfway through having babies. Damn, these things reproduce faster. Well, as long as they're making money. They're almost through puberty. They just need 7 more months. 7 more months and I've got 20 cows producing milk. That will be when my dairy production really takes off. And I can stop having to deal with being broke 24/7. Even though I still will be broke 24/7, because once I get that money, it's going to go immediately into buying new land. I want this field next to me. I want that big old field. That's why I jumped on this combine so quick. Mainly because I wanted that land, and if I get that land, my little combine will not be able to keep up with that. It's going to take forever to harvest. This will get that done in 6 passes. Break into the crop right there, and let's go on an adventure down this way in the field. This would be what, June? No. It'll be May. May is when those cows will start producing milk. I need to figure out what I'm planting next year, because I don't think I'm going to plant, don't think I'm going to plant the same thing. I think I may get more soybeans out of this field, even though this field is a lot smaller, because the yield's higher. Shows you how much difference soil type can make. If you want to come around on the next pass, because I'll have the pipe out. In the silo, you see that big silver, the one next to the barn, over there. Yeah, just dump them in there. That's where I'm gonna keep them until I think it's June. I think is when the prices on them go up. So I'll probably keep them till then. Get the extra few thousand for them. Depends on what happens. Like last year, I sold like a month early. I need the money. Yeah, I'll pay you like $1,000. Kind of broke right now. I got 44,000 in the got 44,000 in the bank, but I'm also $140,000 in debt. I'll just finish up and then we'll drain. Because I have no reason to empty now. I'm only at 38. Just ride all the way down this pass. Can I get this all in one? Might not be able to. Nope. I'm not gonna plow yet. I've still got to do... I'm not gonna do that for a while, probably. Because I've got a lot of shit I gotta get done first. And I gotta use the mulcher on this anyways. Could just run alongside me so that way it drains the tank as we go, so by the time we reach the end it's empty. I missed a spot right there. Alright, and then I missed a little spot over here. Another train. There we go. Thanks. Ooh. Oh god, this is a lot of game lag. Alright. Combine won't fit in the barn. It's too wide, so... Alright, and then... Yeah, but this is the barn. Sprayer, cultivator, tedder, baler, lime spreader, semi, mulcher, mower, combo. And upstairs is straw, silage, hay. Yeah, I like the semi a lot. I use it a lot. Yeah, it's got 3.1 hours on it. I drive it all the time. Because I have mainly run this trailer that I hate. I hate this fucking trailer so much because it's this rear end is just dumb. Yeah. But it is. Doesn't have the lights in the back. But yeah, it's a pretty cool truck. They do, they have that. It's in the Kubota DLC though. You have to have the Kubota DLC to do that. Alright, so let's see. We got 34,540 liters of soybeans this year. So let's head over to the office. See how much I actually made. Okay. So currently, if I sell soybeans, I will be selling for, realistically, we'll be selling at Feed and Grain South. So it's 1,096 times 34,000. So 34. It's 37,264 But if I sell at the high point in June, that'll be 2,356 times 34. That'll be double. It'll be $80,000. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty goddamn good. And that's just on soybean. That's 2 fields of soybean, $80,000 if I sell it in June. So that's definitely what we're gonna do. I need to take a look at production. So we're starting to run out of milk. Leave cheese out of butter, cheese, and chocolate. Chocolate's the best seller, but I think cheese is pretty good. Butter sells for about $1,775. Cheese sells for $3,500. God damn. Chocolate probably sells for $4,000 almost. But I don't have any. I don't have sugar income, which means I need to buy sugar and import it, which costs a bunch of money, and it's just not worth it. Maybe eventually, maybe one day, I'll buy sugar equipment, but that's just expensive. Don't think there's any new contracts. It's a cultivating contract. Field 12. Be up here somewhere. There's 11. There's 12 right there. I mean, if you want that contract, you can take that cultivating contract. I don't really need it. Really strongly debating taking some of these harvesting ones. Harvesting the contracts take forever, but they really pay well. No one never takes this contract. Fuck you, Leroy. Fuck you with your 15-acre bullshit. I may do that contract eventually, but I just not right now. Yeah, so like just out of curiosity, if I wanted to go to packages and went to sugarcane. So this is pretty cheap setup. But that's really small. That's got a 1 meter width, and that's got a 1 meter width. I wonder what the yield on it is. Maybe we'll do an experiment. That might not be a bad idea, because it's probably not too expensive to rent that equipment. How do you know how to do the gold crest? Okay, so to do the gold crest selling place, you actually need to, because it's okay, yeah. This is Goldcrest Valley. You need to actually rent the train. So you need to rent, yeah. The locomotive you need to rent. I like how much more detailed it gets as he zoomed in. Diesel locomotive. Didn't even make you click on that. Yeah, so you need to rent the train actually. And you rent the train, so you use like one of these silos to store or load your grain onto the train, and then you'll just send to Goldcrest and it'll come back. Now it's about $6K I think to rent a train. Yeah, so it's 1,000 per hour. To rent that train, so it is kind of expensive, but that's how you do Goldcrest. So just out of curiosity, if I go to sugarcane technology, so if I go to sugarcane tech right there, so to rent this, it'll cost me 4,000 to rent this. So what we could do is, so you can plant sugarcane in March and April. So what I can do is, because I've got canola in that field, and if I did an experiment, I'd want to do it in this field. But I've also got 47 I can experiment with too, but I'd really rather not, because that field needs to pay for itself, because I just bought that one and I went into debt for that one. So I have a couple options. I can plant sugarcane in 47, or I can plow out a section of 43, or I can wait until this field is done. Now canola canola right here isn't harvested until July, so it has to wait a full year. So I think, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I do want to try sugar. Like, I just want to see, like, what the yield is. Oh, because it resets every time. I have to... Every time you leave your farm, it resets your perms, and I have to go back in and give them to you. So I could do... Yeah, it is stupid. It makes no sense. No one knows why they do that. I do definitely want to try sugarcane, though. Sugarcane differs from typical field and root crops. It needs more time to mature, but it regrows after harvesting. Oh, that's fucking cool. To sow sugarcane, you'll need a billet planter like the customer single row billet planter. As with potatoes, the machine can be filled with sugarcane stalks from the last harvest. You can tip the stalks directly into the billet planter with a tipper or trailer. Make sure to make use of a telehandler or wheel loader with a shovel attached to fill the machine. You can start to plant sugarcane even without sugarcane stalks. Simply purchase a pallet of sugarcane in the shop and fill the billet planter with it. Sugarcane grows comparably slow, but harvested sugarcane will grow back after a while and can be harvested again. To harvest sugarcane, you'll need a sugarcane harvester. It removes the top leaves and cuts the thick sugarcane stalks into small, compact pieces. Just like forage harvesters, sugarcane harvesters do not have their own tank, and this needs to be accompanied with a tipper / trailer in the field. During harvest, specialized sugarcane tipper trailers are commonly used as they have a higher tip height, allowing them to tip the sugarcane stalks directly into a truck to guarantee a quick transport. Sugarcane cannot be stored in silos, however, it can be tipped anywhere on the ground and stored there. You can process it further in your sugar mill, which can be placed in build mode. As sugarcane regrows, tillage is nearly unnecessary. If you play with periodic plowing required, the ground must be aerated after 3 harvests to secure a full yield. The best results are achievable with a subsoiler like the Kuhn DC401, but a plow will suffice as well. After loosening the ground, you can plant new stalks of sugarcane. Okay. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, while he's out of game, I'm gonna sleep, so that way it'll be the next day. You're out of game. Set it to 7 AM. So we have plenty of time to get stuff done. Alright. Alright, let me send you the cash. Hey! That looks like mine. Okay, I still have mine. I was going to say, that actually might be it. 17 hours? That's actually about how old mine is. 17 hours with 27 months? Hold on. 14 months with 16.2. So it's kind of close. Ooh. If I did corn, I would definitely buy that. But why is it in New Holland colors? It's a Case IH. Okay, well, okay. So I think that's a plan. So let's go over here. Okay, yeah, I don't ever use that door anyways. I need to check contracts. Field 30? Field 31? Field 38? We'll take 30. And we'll borrow items for that one. I'll take that one too. So now I've got 3 cultivating contracts. And I rented equipment from one of them, so that way I can use that equipment on all of them, because why not? So what we're going to do is I'm going to leave myself room down here. So I'm going to leave myself plenty of room. We're just going to do a little section over here. So we'll turn on allow create fields. And we'll drop the plow here. What is this thing? Oh, is this part of the tiling? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plow up a section of this land, and then I'm going to go, whenever Recon gets on, I'll borrow his soil sampler, because I got a lot of time until I have to plant this stuff. And then I just need to rent the planter just one time. I think that's a good amount of room. So let's lift the plow. Maneuver it into position. Don't know how I want to do this ending of the field here. I'll probably go into landscape mode and square it off. And then it's very important that I maintain a straight line. Instantly doesn't maintain a straight line. That's nice. And then to right about here, lift the plow. This used to be a field once upon a time, and then I filled it up with grass to make it into a grass field, then never did anything with it once. I was planning on filling it up with a bunch of buildings and other animals, but don't really need to. The other thing I need to figure out is if I do sugarcane, I can't store it in the silo, so I'm gonna have to buy a bunker or something to put it in to keep it safe. Okay, let's try to fix up that. Let me turn time up from 1. There we go. It's a pretty decent sized little field to do a little kind of experimentation on with sugarcane. The thing with sugarcane though is that I'll need to process it. So I don't know. And I can also sell my sugar to Recon as well if I make enough of it. And if, depending on how good the yield is, will determine pretty much what I do if I process the sugar or sell it. So if the sugar does really well and I get a lot, I mean, I'm not expecting like 36,000 liters, but you know, I'm expecting at least 10,000 liters maybe if I can. And then I have to look at the production rate as well, like what the transfer is, so like how much sugarcane I have to use compared to how much sugar I'm actually going to get back. And if it's good and it looks like it's going to make a little bit of money, because I've never done that before, I'll go with it, and I'll probably change one of my other smaller field over there to sugarcane as well, just to ramp up that production, get that going, so I don't run out of material. Because the thing is, if it does look good and I buy it, I'm gonna run out of sugar before the end of the year. So for the next harvest, I mean, that's gonna be obvious. Like, I do the soybean fields because soybean sells for a lot, and then I do like other stuff like barley because I can sell that barley to Recon. But you know, sometimes I gotta start moving towards my own production chains, because so far the only production I own is the cows, the milk coming off the farm, which just isn't gonna be enough. So like, is there even a sugar processing on the map? It's a cereal factory, so that's gonna be one of those. That's a sawmill. How do you know that? That's grain. This is biogas. That's oil. That's grape processing. That's a carpentry. I don't think there's a single sugar processing plant on the map. Do I need to process sugar? It says I can process it further. It's a sugar processing. Do you not? Maybe just straight up gives you sugar. I don't fucking know. Production factories. You got bakery, carpentry, dairy, grain mill, spinnery, sugar mill right there. God damn, that is expensive. $80,000 for a sugar mill. Is there even? There's not one on the map. That's a spinnery. Huh. They just straight up don't have one on the map, which means I need to build one, which means I need room to build one, which means I need more land. Which that isn't hard to get, because I might be able to strike a deal with Recon about maybe getting some shared land. Might say I'll grow barley on that land if he pays for half of it. As long as I can build my production on that land, because there's no room here for a production facility. Like, I mean, I might be able to fit it in here, but I don't want to. Like, yeah, I could fit that here. I don't want to put it on the farm property, like directly on the farm. I'm fine with it being near the farm, or like somewhere on the property, but don't want it like too close to everything. So I'll probably need to get soil samples on this at some point this winter, and then lime it. Most likely gonna need to lime it. I don't know if sugarcane needs to be fertilized. It'll tell me whether or not when I plant it. So this will be my new sugar field. Hell yeah. So let's just take a peek at sugar mill. So I'm assuming, yeah, in goes any of these items, out goes sugar. So that's, what is that? Beetroot, sugar cane. I don't know what goes into sugar processing. It'll say somewhere in Products? Products? Yeah. Okay, so I need sugar. Crops. That's sugar beet, obviously, but what the fuck is... Oh, it's cut sugar beet. Which I'm assuming it's gonna have a different... I'm assuming it's gonna have very different, transfer rates. So, like, probably whichever one is the most difficult to get is probably going to produce the most sugar. So we'll have to look into that. Do a little bit of research. I plan on doing a little bit of research right now. I actually do not know what the maximum value one of the Angus beef cows can get to, so I want to look that up. I'm pretty sure it's like 5,000, but I've never actually held on to one that long. Normally I wait till they hit like 3,500 and then I sell them, because at that point they've already had kids, so I don't need them. But I'm gonna keep those ones. I think I'm gonna keep those ones for the long run. I'm definitely gonna let them have kids one more time. That's for sure. You need to keep that population going. Build it. And I haven't also gotten soil samples for 47 yet. I also don't know what I'm planting in that field. I mean, I could still plant barley there, but I don't think I will. I think I'll probably hold off and plant soybean there again. Maybe I'll plant oat, I don't know. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna leave the server up for Cam if you want to play, but I'm gonna go. So I will see you around.